There you go. Now we're recording. Everybody missed it that we're going to start a band now. Everything and anything. Okay. But if you, so if you had one, if you had one, since you're the drummer, if you have one drumming person who's your, idol of drumming.
I don't really know. I mean, I like Chad Smith.
Okay, fair.
His style fits the way I like to play.
Have you ever heard Mike Portnoy?
Oh yeah, from Dream Theater.
Yeah, he's awesome. I was a big Dream Theater fan. Actually, the best moment of my life for that band related was I was working security in Vancouver at a concert. It was Iron Maiden was playing, and Dream Theater opened for them, which was freaking next out of this world. It was crazy. And I got to work barricade right front center, and John Petrucci played a guitar solo right directly over my head, and I was like, oh my god, it was just so good.
I need perms.
Oh, you are permitless. How do you not have permits? That's crazy. Unless it got reset. Oh, the game patch too. We're on 1.7 or something now. Apparently, it's huge stability fixes and crazy, apparently good stuff. But we'll see. We'll see about that.
Yeah, I lowered my graphics down to medium, and I'm getting over 200 FPS right now.
What? No way. Yeah, I mean, mine's sitting at a smooth 60. I mean, mine doesn't usually drop too bad until we get rolling pretty heavy with multiple people logging. But yeah, let me get this freaking tree. How is this tree perfectly sitting against another tree? How's that even possible? There's no way. There we go. Yeah, well, if it's better performance, maybe that'll improve our multiplayer logging experience here, so that'd be kind of ideal. At the end of the day, I think the physics are the physics, though. I don't think you can really dumb that down too much. I think you kind of get what you get. Oh, sorry, I'm coming in the wrong way with these ones. Yeah, what is that? It's like a 9.
14.
Oh, 14. Oh, you gave up. Oh my god. Ow,
Yay,
no way.
It's not just us.
It's not just us. No way. Al, you better be coming to play because literally no one else has joined in so long. Every logging crew is Tex and Jordan for life. That's pretty much how it's been for the longest time.
This game is dead.
Yeah, game's dead. Well, it just updated. We were just talking about how it just updated, new patch. And we're recording, by the way, so anything you say can and will be used against you by YouTube's AI algorithms. So don't badmouth your boss. Hey, you can get me banned. I don't care. Just don't get you in trouble. You can ban this all you want. I don't care about this. As long as it doesn't get us in trouble with our actual real life jobs, we should be all right.
Man, you know
I don't think my boss watches this. I probably doubt they would have any interest in seeing any of this content.
Boss, so I'm just
you're fine. Yeah, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. Yeah, pretty wild, man. Al, what's your favorite band, music-wise?
You don't want to know that.
Oh, come on. Okay, favorite genre. There you go. Let's not break it down too hard here.
Like you're gonna date me.
Well, I'm gonna buy you dinner first, but we'll work on that. What, country, metal, rock? What do you think? If you had to pick one to listen to for the rest of your life, what would you choose?
Oh, it's pretty hard.
Oh, I know, right? And there's so many weird subgenres that are mixed together that are kind of feel like all of the above.
I would say anything between 70s through the 90s, maybe the early
of
2000s.
What genre?
Country.
Ooh, good.
Rock.
Nice. Country, rock, country, even better. How about country rap? Come on now.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I haven't. I actually heard
80s and 90s country was the best.
Some guy, a friend of mine, who's a big country guy, but also part rapper guy, I guess you could say. He introduced me to some weird country rap. A couple of songs actually weren't bad. They rolled pretty nice, but some of them were just god awful. I was like, this is a sin to the genre. But I mean, I grew up in rural farmland. It's just, we are country central up here. So that's just what you get.
Well, everybody's got their own genres at the time when they grew up and they think that music's the best.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know, man. I've listened to so much crazy shit now. I don't think I have a preference anymore. I like everything. The only thing I don't like, the only type of music I can absolutely unequivocally hate is static, which is actually a genre, and I had no idea, but it's just literally static sounds.
It's like, usually when I tell people, they're like, what's your favorite genre? I'm just like, well, as a drummer, I just like everything.
Yeah. What's going on?
I don't really have a specific...
That's
thing.
my freaking toggle switch. I've been wondering why when I'm pushing my blade up, my my freaking thing starts going in reverse, but I realized I accidentally double bound it to the same thing, which I didn't think you could do, but apparently you can. Maybe they changed that. Can we double bind stuff now? Yeah, that would be an amazing thing in the update, wouldn't it? Okay, let's change this to the blade instead. Blade raised there. Blade raised there. Yeah, it is double bound, but to FDR controls and in-game controls. That's got to be new, because I didn't think you could double bind stuff, right?
You can, as long as it doesn't do...
Same functions?
control.
Because, well then...
Like for your cut button.
Oh, but it can still move an axis and cut at the same time, but you can't have two different axes moving on the same button, probably. Gotcha.
Oh, I have on my machine.
I was tripping balls there for a second because I was like, every time I lower my blade, my track or my skidder wants to go in reverse. I'm like, I don't know what's going on here.
It's something with the drive. They did that. I don't know how to explain it. It's been a while since I redid it. But
yeah,
they did something with the driving and it messed something up.
Oh. Well, that doesn't sound good, does it?
I remember that being an issue because like my machine would just start driving on its own, and I wasn't doing anything.
Oh yeah, I remember having that problem too. I had that in single player sometimes where it would do that. It would just start taking off, and you're like, what the hell? You'd have to like hammer on the brakes or gas to make it stop. It was almost like autopilot kind of thing, like it would do its own.
Yeah, because I'd already bound my drive, and I was like, why am I'm not pressing the button? And then I went and unbound it, and there was something bound to it already. I'm like, how did I just do that?
You're not supposed to be able to do that. It's not allowed, but we're going to do it anyway. Yeah, that's wild. Huh. Al, we're going to start a band. What do you want to play? You going to be the cymbals, crash cymbals? How about the wind chimes? No. I played wind chimes when I was in school band. I was the wind chime. What the hell was my title? It was like secondary percussion or some stupid thing like that. And I got all the really stupid jobs. I also was really not into it heavily. Like some of the other guys would spend hours after school going and practicing. Like I love playing guitar. That's what I was all about. I was a guitar player. But the only class I could get into that had a space was for secondary percussion or whatever. And yeah, it was really stupid. And it was really funny because, so funny story. So like I was always the guy that had either the stupid crash cymbals, the wind chimes, the, like that wood block that you'd hit, or even the wood block that has like the little ribbed edge that goes. That was my job. I always got those stupid jobs because they were really low effort and people knew I didn't give a flying F about being in rhythm or doing the songs right. So they just give me the crappy stuff and I'd still be able to get into class. And then I would have access to being able to go play guitar in the off time. So that's why I did it. Because I was like, I don't want to be a drummer. I want to be a guitar player. But in classical style classes that we were taking, I couldn't be a guitar player because it wasn't in there. And the bass player role was already taken and they didn't want more of them. So I was like, all right. Anyway, so we went to this giant concert at something called the Windspear Theater, which was this huge concert hall specially built for all this like magical music playing. We had a huge concert with like 9 other schools there. Anyway, we have to stop cutting for a minute here, Al. I'm gonna play catch up for a sec. Let's clean up some of these piles, I guess, and get this out of here. Here, Al, you can load the... do you want to load the truck? I'll drive ahead. I'll be your driver. Anyway, we went to this giant concert, and it was right during this one really epic song, and basically the climax of the song, you hit the crash cymbals, but like it was a really weird time. It was like 5/4 kind of time, so it was like really not where you'd think the crash cymbal would be. And every time in practice, for the longest time, I always hit the crash cymbal in the wrong spot, and my teacher was just like, "Oh my god, like you have to figure this out, right?" Here, I'll pull ahead this pile here. Oops. Hold on here. Anyway, so it's this giant, I practiced a whole bunch of times and I was actually getting it right for the longest time. And then right for a giant concert when the judges were there, I just botched it and hit it totally off center. And the look on my music teacher's face when I just botched that was the funniest thing ever. He just had this look of like, well, you suck and I always knew you sucked and now I'm mad at you. And I was like, well, you should have let me play bass.
That's how I was. Like,
when
we actually played drums. Like I was a snare player.
Yeah.
And I was. Oh, I just messed up my pile.
Oh, that's all right.
I was good at that. But you know, there's like the glockenspiel.
Yeah, the Glocken. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you bet.
I hate that thing. we had to buy those. You know, in beginner band. That's what you learned on.
Yeah.
I never could play it. I never practiced. I never did anything on it.
Glockenspiel. Yeah, I hated the name. I hated it. Yeah.
I mean, I dropped out of school. Well, I didn't drop out. I went homeschool after my first year or second year of band.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I didn't really have to continue with playing that.
No,
I'm happy I didn't because I didn't like that stuff anyway.
No, that's fair. I became like the mascot because I stuck around for like what, I don't know, all my school years. Oh, back on the front, Al, don't open yet. You got the front come back towards you. There you go. Yeah, you're good. I stuck with it and I just stayed in there even as secondary percussion. Eventually I did get to play bass here and there. But yeah, secondary percussion for like years. And then that's kind of what opened our same group up to like playing in like our drama classes and doing plays and that kind of stuff. And yeah, it was pretty funny. I definitely did not have the supreme dedication that some of the other people had, but I had fun anyway. A little bit.
Get to play a gong. That was fun.
Yeah, the gong. Yeah, bong.
Just hit it really hard and lay on it pretty much.
They let me play the bass drum a few times, like the dunk 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 dunk. That was kind of fun. And then we had what was the other one? The toms, not toms. Those are on the drum set. Yeah, maybe it wasn't timpani. It was something else. Like really deep ones that you could like tune down like super low, but they're huge white drums. Like.
Only ones I know are timpanis that are like real big like that.
Yeah, they had.
You got a little foot pedal that you can.
No, yeah, no, not those ones. I know which ones you're talking about. Yeah, but no, it wasn't those ones. I'm gonna pull ahead a little bit here now. Yeah, good times. Remember this one time at band class? Yeah. Fun times
also
we had.
Sucked at reading sheet music. I could just play by ear.
Oh yeah?
Way better for me.
That's fair. Alright. Call that one full. Back bunk. Beep. Yeah, I wasn't very good at sheet music. Still not very good at sheet music. But I was really good at, like, especially on guitar, like, if you played a melody, it would take me, like, 2 seconds to figure that out. Like, they'd play it, da, 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 and I would just go, da, 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 and just to feel it out, and then I'm like, okay, now I got it, and then I'm good to go. It's just, like, I was good to hear it, like, I had really good ear for it. But, yeah, doing the actual sheet reading stuff, and some of the stuff we got was, like, wildly complex that they gave us, like, just crazy stuff. And I was like, man, this is like for some crazy professional, non-intermediate. But yeah. Drums, hey, that's sweet. We'll have to form a band, Tex. I like this idea. This is going to be fun.
Oh, yeah. Just got to get my recording stuff and it'll be good.
Do it. I'll do melodies. You can do drums. I usually just go to like a set of crappy drums. That's what I used to do with all my music. It was all heavy metal though. That's all I did. But honestly, I'm open to pretty much anything. I really don't care.
I'm down for anything. As I was telling some friends the other day, we were talking about me. I'm good for anything except death metal, where it's like, oh, you know, all that. Like, I just
little
don't care
too,
all that.
yeah, a little too deep, yeah. Or it's just growling. No, I like more kind of groove metal. I was a big Five Finger Death Punch fan. I still am a big Five Finger Death Punch fan. A lot of people don't like them, but I really do like them. I really like the
I
early
grew
stuff
up on
too.
on those like 80s hair band, so
Yeah.
Poison, Cinderella.
Oh
Rhapsody.
yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know. I like all of it. I really like Disturbed too. Disturbed has a nice,
Yeah.
good smooth to it. I really always like them. Although some of their shit is
And then,
kind of
of
just a
course-
repeated, like most bands, some of their songs just kind of blend together. But it's cool.
Of course, the country part.
See, now why don't they have country metal? That's what they need.
Well, there's country rock.
I guess that's pretty
Country metal.
close.
I mean, I guess
It's close. It's close.
I think there's a band. I can't remember. Maybe Lakeview. Maybe.
Okay.
Is their name? I don't know. I think they do like a country metal kind of thing.
There's a lot of people who crap on groove metal. Groove metal, like I said, Five Finger Death Punch is defined as groove metal, right? There's a few other ones out there as well, but I always use them as the biggest example because so many people have heard them. But a lot of people crap on it because heavy metal fans hate it because it's not hardcore enough because they want just like a little bit more like screamo crazy. And pop fans hate it because it's too metal. So it's kind of this like weird little niche-y in-between spot. But I like it because it's heavy enough where it's still a little bit metal, but yet there's still melody where it's not just like, like, you know. I need a little bit of melody. It's got to be.
Just changed from 7 to 14 again.
Oh, you got a key sit there somewhere? Oh, you're gonna take some tops on here? Yeah, load them up, buddy. Why not? That's good mill material right there, Al. We got the space. Pulpwood. We'll do a half pulp, half saw log. I've got that in real life at the mill, so why not?
You probably get yelled at for doing that. Here.
Yeah, you get yelled at for doing it here too. Doesn't mean they don't do it.
Hide it in the middle.
God, Facebook has got to be the worst people I've ever had to deal with. If you ever have anything to deal with, like customer service wise with those guys, you might as well just take your own life because you'll never get a response that's accurate from them. It's literally the worst. They're just like, they respond every like 6 to 7 business months because that's how they just roll. And oh man, it's just not good. It's like you just have a simple question for them. Hey, I just want to know if I put this number here, will this screw this up? And it's like, hi, you've reached customer service. And they give you like a whole bunch of FAQs that have nothing to do with what you're asking. And I'm like, okay, well, that's cool. So anyway, that doesn't respond to it. So then an actual customer service rep comes on like 7 days later and is like, oh yeah, I had a chance to review it. And then they just post the same link to the shit that there's automatically given already. You're like, yeah. You're like, no, I already looked at that. Okay. They're like, okay, yeah, I can see you looked at that. And then they send you the link again. Yeah, just review this. It's like, dude, like I just looked at that. And then they just keep going because they're psychotic like that.
You know.
Yeah, psychotic. Isn't
Oh, it is.
Isn't that fun, Al? Tops are the best to load.
Especially with this
I didn't mean to
bucket.
throw that one in there. Oh well.
Yeah, you need like the really super uber big one. Oh, you're a little over the back there.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you're
see
just
all-
cleaning it up.
Pulpwood grapple.
Yeah, I'm trying to swing and.
I
play
got
and-
yeah, I got that dangle one that'll be coming out. That's kind of like the pulpwood. The original pulpwood one, it's just Tex, you just
what
you
did I
backed
just
over that
do?
poor pile.
Oh, didn't know it was there. Here.
Yeah, you got gives you something to do. 52 pickup, right? The original pulpwood grapple that I was using from FS25, beautiful model, but it's in terms of polys or how much model detail it has, it's like the equivalent of 4 of these machines just in that one grapple. So I tried to, yeah, it's just, usually it means it's just poorly designed. Like if they're really high poly like that, with such a small object. It just means whoever made it a long time ago didn't do it very well. They didn't do it in an optimized way. They just built it with like way too many vertices, and it looks good, but unfortunately the game can't handle it. It's just too much. That and this game should be able to handle some of this stuff. Like, we shouldn't have to dumb stuff down so bad, but anyway, we can go back to that conversation and beat that dead horse into the ground as much as we want.
Console.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Or this is your idea to load tops.
Hey, you could drive the truck if you don't want to deal with that. This is easy for me. I just sit here and I just laugh and watch. And oh, actually, what I could do here is I could grab that grinder and come over here and clean up some of this shit too. Be a nice guy.
Oh no, don't get out of the truck, whatever you do.
Yeah, not while you're loading. Not while you're loading, I could die.
Did your safety officer teach you that?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yet everybody still does it, so. Yeah, I remember when I was unloading at the pellet plant there, and guy would like just run under your grapple while you're like have a full bundle of wood, and you'd have to watch him all the time because he would just run under there. I gave him shit the one day. I was like, dude, you really gotta stop just running under there. I said I didn't even see you that time. It's like, oh, it's fine. The guy's loading the bush. It's fine. It's fine. It's my problem. It's my problem. I was like, no, man. I'm like, we're loading pulpwood. Like, this shit is already just rotten trash. So it's so easy for pieces to fall out like every other grab. And it's like, yeah, easy for you to go, oh, well, it's not your problem. I'm agreeing to it until I drop something on your head and crush you. And then it's like, well, shit, I guess it's my problem now because I have to go. I'm the one that has to deal with the outcome of that. Your dumb dead ass. How do I turn this freaking head off again? I can't remember. Why am I having difficulties figuring this out? Oh, there we go. I haven't played this in so long, I forgot.
New map.
What's that? Oh, we should, yeah. We next session maybe. Maybe we'll just call this our last session. We'll clean it up. Like our last on this one. Is this a full piece? Kind of looks like it.
I've put so many hours on this map.
Yeah, I know. I know, way too many.
Of course,
I need to make more maps. And more and
I
more.
got that save I've been doing with a few people, and we have wiped out a lot of trees.
Hey, good.
Over 5,000, I think, so far.
Jeez. It's more than I have. Way more than me. I spend so much time testing, I just keep recutting the same patches over 300 times. You almost got it there. Also, last piece there, bro. So it don't have to look pretty. It's just got to stick.
Couple on the other side, but
if I pull ahead, they'll just slip out of there. Test your might. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Here, I'm going to pull ahead and just see if these fall off here. They're not really falling off, but let's see here. Oh, whatever. You know what? We'll just drive it all the way down there like this and see what happens.
Okay, send it.
Yeah, nothing bad will happen. Nothing bad can happen in front of a load like that. These trucks are just way too overpowered.
I haven't done this for a while.
Well, you know what? You're loading tops in multiplayer, so I don't think it matters how long you had. You're always going to have problems with that. Performance-wise, it's not too bad so far, though. With the new update, I was kind of worried it would just wreck everything. Every time they put an update out, I'm like, oh no, what's somebody going to report is broken now? But I didn't get any reports. It was actually pretty good.
I think they fixed that lighting issue with the
The graphics,
lowered your,
the graphics thing. Oh,
whatever.
good. I have so many bug reports about that. Like when I go scroll, you'd be surprised. Actually, wouldn't probably be surprised how many bug reports I get like daily from people. It's wild. But yeah, I'd say I get a minimum of maybe 10 to 12 a week just about those freaking lights. It's ridiculous. It's probably the same people reporting them over and over, but yeah, pretty wild. Okay, I'm going to sell this load. And then we'll do it again. Yes, maybe we won't cut any more trees on this one. We'll just clean up what we got. And then we'll switch over to the dark side of the moon. Probably by the next time we play. Oh, I don't know when the next update's coming here. I was trying to get it out before the end of April, but I don't know if I'm going to achieve that or not. I think I will. If not, I'll just do it the first week of May or something. That's probably the easiest way to do it. That way I guaranteed. Just got a couple more little fixes I gotta work out that I haven't been able to figure out. Some grapple stuff.
It's always the grapples.
Always the grapples. Well, I adjusted the weight of the wood a bit, a little bit lower, because some of the people were complaining about compatibility with in-game stuff, and not like I'm chasing compatibility with in-game stuff, but I think I found a kind of a happy medium where people can still use the in-game stuff without too much of an issue. I mean, it's still ultra heavy compared to the in-game stuff, like tree-wise, but you still will be able to use the in-game machines to pick up stuff.
I mean, if you don't get stupid, that Cinnabog like
yeah, the high cab loader one there, or the like high up one. Yeah, I haven't actually used it, but it looks sweet.
Come up with that.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like is the sticky. I hate their attacher log grab thing. I really don't like that. Where it like,
yeah, it
just as soon as you close the grapple, they all just kind of like glue to it. But like, and then sometimes you go to open it and they just like stick still, and I'm like, what is going on here? I tried that with their whatever the hell that Volvo unloader thingy is. And I'm like, oh, I actually picked them up pretty good. And then I went to dump them and it's like all sticking to it. And I'm like, oh yeah, no, this isn't good. I don't like this. It just kind of pulls the whole, like I get it's a video game, but it really pulls the whole simulation experience right out the window when you open your grapple and your logs or open your grapple and yeah, the logs stick to like the sides of it. It's like, no. Unless somebody
shaking it.
Yeah, unless somebody sprayed like super glue in mass quantities all over your grapple, I don't think that would happen in any instance. So
it's almost like, actually, I forgot. You know what? Scratch that.
Okay, it's almost not like whatever you were gonna say. We'll just go with that.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Yeah,
I only do that about 10 or 12 times a day, so don't worry about that. All right, coming back at you here. Oh,